Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I am Muhammad Hazim bin Muhammad Izzi from Group 9. Today we will discuss about the impact of new media on traditional media. So as we know that new media is like when we use smartphone right now that have connected to the internet for us to gain more effectiveness on uh, using media, just like searching something at the. So for traditional media, as we know that just like example of television or radio, so we can get information from that. So for today, we will discuss about what is the impact. For me, the impact of traditional media, the impact of new media to traditional media is that uh, traditional media is no longer a one-way avenue. So as we can see, because we have a new media that use digital like smartphone or social media, so it will help us to make two ways of uh, information, giving of information, just like that lah. Okay. So I will pass to other friend so they can continue for giving point of impact of media. Hafiz,
Okay,
can
hi.
you proceed?
My name is Muhammad Hafiz bin Abi Jalil. I'm from Group 9. So my first point is in terms of business marketing. Okay, new media has for me has long lifespan at marketing the business rather than traditional media. For traditional media, the business marketing would be a short term of marketing. Some people would forget the product easily, but for new media, it would be a long term. For example, after you search about some products on Google or Shopee, the products would still appear on our gadgets for attracting our interest. So for me, new media has long lifespan at marketing the business rather than traditional media. Thank you.
Pass on.
Okay, in my opinion, the impact of new media to media traditional, with the advent of new media, it is somewhat threatening the position of traditional media. The newspaper publishing industry show a decline from years to year. It is of great concern to the newspaper printing industry. In the publishing industry, among journalists, they are not too focused on increasing the production of print newspaper, but taking steps to strengthen new production through new media such as social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, WhatsApp, and YouTube. It mostly is by online newspaper.
Okay. New media has many advantages, which is very user friendly and easy to access. This could make people to more prefer to use the new media than the traditional one. As for example, marketing company nowadays mostly use the new media to advertise their products, as it can reduce advertising costs. We can reaching a broader target means no limit message delivery range. So in this case, we can see that the new media have a higher demand than the traditional media, because new media is more interactive for me. So is there anyone want to add more?
Conclusion.
Direct. Okay, so the whole conclusion, you can see that both medium has its own feature. Print has its advantages and pros and cons which will last. New media is growing in its own pace and will never die, but print will still be exist.
Thank you. And that's all for us from Group 9 for subject SEM. All right.
Yes.